I think peace and contentment are the most powerful things when it comes to healing your body and recovering. But in this society, I feel like it can be very difficult thing to achieve, especially for some people. I feel like really we're bombarded with shit a lot of the time. And, if you had a plant and it wasn't thriving, you'd change it in its environment. Obviously, it's not getting enough nutrition, it's not in the right soil, it's not getting the right light, it's not getting something. And human beings are no different. If you're not thriving, chances are the environment you're in is not very good. And we have to battle with what's going on up here because of the environment and try our best to navigate that in a positive direction, even though our environment might want us to do the opposite. Now, it'd be a lot easier if we could go, right, this person needs a better environment, just move them over, and no doubt their mental health would probably improve dramatically and in turn help them with their recovery. But sometimes we can't do that in the society we're in right now. So we have to really navigate our boat as best we can. Now, why am I saying this? I've been in a bit of a rut for the last week or two. Usually starts with something very stressful, like, say, family, that I can't do anything about, and I don't stop to pause to meditate and take time for myself, because I'm a working dad. I work 10 hours, I come home, and I usually cook dinner, or have to look after my little boy, so my partner gets a break, because we don't get much help. And then we go to bed, and then I wake up and I work out, I go to work, and very quickly, I'm not pausing. And every day I don't pause to meditate and ground myself and take the time to focus on gratitude and other things, I start to get in a rut. And it builds up. So if I've not done it for 2 weeks, and something stressful's happened, and I'm not taking the time to look at how I'm feeling, it builds and it builds and it builds, and before you know it, I'm in an echo chamber of shit. And I feel physically numb. I find it hard to communicate with people, or, just be human. So yesterday, I acknowledge it, I felt very stressed, I meditated, I had a chat with my partner, we had, we talked and we got close, we didn't watch TV and went to bed and cuddled, and I had a good night's sleep, and I wake up in the morning, I'm like, it's 5:30, I'm ready for a workout, I feel good. And it's just so important to take that time to examine where it is you're at in your head. And as difficult as it can be to be in a positive place, for example, let's talk about it. When I journaled yesterday, what's going on in my head? I'm worrying. And I'm pondering on big questions that face society and humanity. I'm looking at how dysfunctional most things are in society, and I'm getting annoyed at it, and I want to do something about it, but I feel like I can't do something about it. So I start getting really anxious and frustrated. And then I think about family situations where they're dysfunctional and I can't do something about it, and that's frustrating me. And before you know it, I'm worrying about all these things outside of myself. And I'm worrying about the future. I'm worrying about, I'd love a plot of land. I'd love to grow my own food. I'd love to do these things. And then there's part of me that's going, realistically, are you going to be able to do this? I have to hope that I can, but my brain goes, it's like, are you going to get to where you want to be? And then I start thinking about society, the environment surely it's our birthright to be able to have some land, to be able to live freely. My brain just goes into this overdrive, and if I don't stop it, it makes me ill. It really makes me ill. So I'm not perfect by any means. I just, as time's gone on, I understand myself more and I can get back on track with it. So you don't have to be perfect. That's something I want to get across through my videos, is you don't have to be perfect, but you want to try and reach for that contentment, and that, not contentment, contentfulness and peacefulness, and doing whatever you can to get to that place, because it's only going to benefit you in your life. So I felt a draw to prayer. I feel a draw to pray in the last couple of months, and I've done it once, but I've kind of put it off, and it comes from my background. I grew up with my mum, and with her mental health, when I realised that she was mentally ill and everything I'd kind of learned was really a lie, I became very skeptical of things that were alternative, Reiki and spiritual things, or just anything that couldn't be proven. I became very skeptical of. But I do feel a draw to it, and it gives me comfort. So anything that you can find that gives you comfort, to be content and peaceful, is the place you want to be. That's the place you're going to feel your best. That's the place you're going to heal at. So whatever it is, we're all different. And you can be this person that's getting your diet bang on, and you're going to bed at the right times, and it's all going to help. But if you're not happy or content, or just at least living what experience you have and feeling some kind of happiness from it, anything in it, you're going to be in a place of, you're going to be contemptful of your life. You're not going to be happy, and it's not going to produce the gains you want to see. So you have to find something you can be happy for and grateful for. And it's very difficult. I know society's built in a way I feel, to do the opposite. Just examine your thoughts. Journal it down. See what it is that's causing you discomfort, dis-ease, and do things like gratitude, or being grateful for things that you have in your life, or just whether it's just being in a comfy chair and just sinking into it and being comfortable. Just anything you can reach for. I think that's all I have to say. Just a reminder to myself that I've got to take the time to time out, reset this monkey brain, and just let go. I think that's the important thing for me, is just to let go. Society is the way it is, and right now, realistically, I can't really change much about it. So I need to not involve my head like I did 10 years ago. Whenever it was, I pulled out of all media anything outside of what I could see with my head. I watched The Office and had a good laugh at it, but I didn't watch the news. I didn't know about world affairs. I didn't know about corruption that was going on. I didn't know about any of it. And I didn't care to know any of it. Because when I clogged my head up with that shit, it just made me ill. You know, I couldn't do anything about it, so it just processed in my mind. I'd think about all the things that are going wrong in the world, and the corruption and the unjust nature of what's happening. And I'd sit on it. And it's not good. Hopefully you get something from this. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, guys.